So today we were thinking to transplant a few plants we have. If you see here, we have a lot of capsicum and red green chilies, and then these are eggplants. This one has an eggplant and capsicum plant, and there are few okra plants as well. So they are in different pots, so we were trying to transplant them here. So right now we don't have any bed here, so what we are thinking to do is we are trying to move these plants, clear up the space and use this space to build up a vegetable bed and transplant those vegetable plants here. So that's the project for today. But this is how it looks right now. Let's go ahead and do that. We cleared up all the plants here, so we'll remove this one as well. Yes, here we cleared all the bark, and this is the weed cloth we had. So we even removed that weed cloth. So this is the soil, and if you see, this is the gopher tunnel. So this gopher looks like a rat, and what it does is it travels through the soil and it tends to eat all the roots of the plant that comes in its way. So we lost a lot of our plants because of that. So this is how it looks right now, the soil. So we'll prepare the soil so we can transplant here. We are trying to dig up this soil so we can put a wire mesh so the gopher doesn't eat the plant roots. So that way we can save our vegetable plants. So we are digging up this soil to at least 2 feet, so that way we can properly lay down the metal mesh. We dug up the soil 2 feet inside, and this is how it looks right now. So this is all the soil we dug up. So this is how it looks right now. This is the gauge wire we tried to put inside this rectangular area that we dug up right now. So we are trying to cover up all the 4 sides with this mesh. If you see, the top and the bottom side doesn't have the mesh, so we are trying to cover up that area with another mesh. But this is how it looks. So it has small holes, so the gopher cannot cut this mesh and enter the vegetable bed area. So that way we can protect our vegetables from that gopher. Now we covered up all the 4 sides with the mesh. If you see, every corner of this hole that we dug up is covered with this mesh. Now we left the extra mesh a little bit on the top because when we put the soil inside, it will settle down and it will push the mesh down. So we just left some extra mesh on the top. So now we will fill this with all the soil that we dug up, but this is how it looks. Yeah. So first we need to fill up some soil on the edges just to make sure that all the edges are stable. If you see, we have the proper shape now. So you have to fill up the edges and then press it a little bit with your feet so everything would be settled. Now we can refill all this with the soil that we dug up. Cool. So we finally put all the soil back. If you see, there is no soil here. We put everything back and this is how it looks. We still have to find a way to beautify this thing. For now we just left the mesh, extra mesh and wheat cloth around the bed, but maybe later we'll do another project to beautify this area. This is another area next to the vegetable bed that we made. So we are planning to use this area as well to make another vegetable bed so we can plant more veggies here. Yeah, so we are planting okra. Finally we are done with the bed. So now we are transplanting all the small okra plants into it. You see, these are all the okra plants we have. We are trying to transplant them. So we transplanted all our okra plants here. If you see, they're all covered in plastic milk gallons. The reason we did that is we wanted to protect our baby plants from slugs and snails. So this basically helps us to protect these plants from snails and slugs. Here we have another bed that we made, and here we are planting eggplants, capsicum and some gourd. We are just waiting for it to bloom, so we'll know what exactly it is. So we still have a lot of space here. We are planning to put some other vegetables here.